Good evening, everyone. We're live. I'll wait until we're all well. It's my first time on Veronica's site tonight, in the FindMeAMedium site, and it's a pleasure and honour that I was asked to do this. So, thank you if anyone's here and can hear me. Otherwise, I'm talking to myself. Hello, Tiffany. How are you? Hope you're well. Good evening to anyone else who's on tonight. If anyone would like a reading, because I don't know who's on, but if anyone would like a reading, just put up in the comments that you'd like a reading, and I'll take it from there. I've got Stacey who's going to help me tonight highlight any readings. I haven't got it with me. Good evening, Jordan. Hope you're well. Just so anybody who's online, see, I'll be doing mediumship readings. I won't be drawing cards or anything else. I'll do straight mediumship and psychic connection for people tonight and give them readings from your lost loved ones. Any guidance that you may need or anything else, I'll bring through. Also, I'll work if I ask you a question, just a yes or a no. I don't need or wish any feedback. I just need to know if it makes sense to you, any of the messages that I give you, or any questions I may have, and then I'll move on. If it's a no, I'll get you more information and we'll work out why I'm giving you what I'm giving you. So if anyone does wish to have a reading tonight, okay, Maxine, start off with you first. Give me a second. Okay, Jackie, 2 seconds, everyone. I'll start off. Hello, Tanita. Oh, that's my camera just toppled over. Not good start. Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? Everyone's well. So, right, Tiffany asked for the first one. I'm just taking out everyone's name down so I can try and get as many done as I can, and we'll take it from there. So, Tiffany, you'll be first. Tiffany, that pen don't work. Never mind, I'll just have to go through the comments. So, Tiffany, you go first. Give me a second, and I'll connect in with you, Tiffany. Right, first of all, Tiffany, as I connect to you, sweetheart, I am picking up an energy that comes directly from you. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you, Maxie. I'm just going through the list. You'll be after Tiffany, if that's okay. But I do pick up from you, Tiffany, an energy that around you, or it's you, that there's a feeling of frustration. It's like you're struggling to get through that last barrier. You're trying on all different angles and you're going, and it feels like you're focused on either one thing or many things, but you're struggling to. There's a frustration that I feel that's around you. And as I'm talking about you, I do feel that there's a lady connecting with me. Gosh, she's instantly making me feel really quite nauseous, if I'm honest, and she's drawing me attention to too much, and I'm a bit breathless as well. So I would, yeah, thank you very much, sweetheart. Okay. Right now, so there's a breathlessness to her. I do feel that she sort of struggled to breathe towards the end. I do feel nauseous, so she was sick towards the end. She's showing me how she passed, and I'm also getting the word heart, or it's heart attack, or something around to do with a heart, and I'm also hearing the word stroke as well. So I don't know if she had many conditions or whatever, but she's coming to me now. She's past that. coming to me with an energy that I feel really quite comfortable with, really quite nice, angelic, and I get the feeling that it's nan or grandmother, or I'm getting the word nanny, grandmother, and she's also bringing up high blood pressure, or there's a pressure situation around because I'm feeling pressure, high blood pressure, or pressure of some kind. Can you take this so far, Tiffany, that I'm giving? Okay, this lady, she's taking me to her hair as well, so she's either proud of her hair or you've had a haircut recently, but she's bringing me attention, no, it's to her hair. She's bringing me attention to hair, and she's doing it like this. It's like she's just had a fresh perm or something, and she's looking beautiful. So either no. She liked feeling beautiful. She's saying I'm feeling young again, and I'm being taken back to like an era of films. Like I'm almost getting like the 20s, 1920s or something films, and the glamorous actresses and things like that. And she's saying I'm being taken that, or I'm being that. I'm feeling like this, but she's feeling beautiful. She's feeling whole again. And what a lovely, loving, caring energy that this lady is giving me. Very, very loving, very grandma thing, because she's make vibes. She can just making me feel like I'm connected to my nan. You know, she's a beautiful, beautiful lady inside and out, is what I'm saying. But she's coming around you, and her main thing is she's trying to get you, or a message to you specifically, Tiffany. And this is generic, but she's telling, calm down. She needs you to calm down because it's not good for you. Either the stress, the worry, or you doing things at 100 miles an hour, this frustration. Right, she's talking at 100 miles an hour herself, so I don't know if this is with you as well, but she's saying just learn how to let go. There's something or some things you need to let go, and it's making you tight and frustrated, and you're just and it feels like you're hitting a brick wall all the time, or I'm hitting a brick wall. So it feels like you're hitting a brick wall and you're banging your head against a brick wall. Can you take more of this as well, Tiffany? If you could, that would be great. Yes, you can. That's good. She is showing me a birthday cake, so she wants to acknowledge somebody's birthday around now in the coming month or in the last month. But she wants to acknowledge a candle, a birthday cake, and somebody's birthday with that. She is also candle. She also saying that she's lighting a candle for someone, so she wants to recognise someone's anniversary or their passing around recently, coming up in the next month, or it's been in the last month. She wants to recognise that, and I'm also getting the number three. I'm getting the number three. The number three is significant to you, or things. So she's showing you that as well. She wants you to believe in you, and not just believe in you as in your character and your confidence, but she also wants you to believe in you as in you are good enough. You do look good enough. Believe in you. You know, you're more than worthy. And I don't know what she's giving me that for. And I'm seeing beauty. It's almost like she needs you to love who you are. I hope you can take that. Okay, that's good that you can acknowledge your son's birthday. But she wants you in an inner confidence thing deep down within you that she's showing you. Either don't show a lot of people, or you don't tell anyone, but you have this thing inside that you don't believe you're worthy enough, or you don't think you'd be. She's showing me like Disney films, you know, where the ugly duckling becomes the beautiful princess sort of thing, and all that sort of kind of thing. And she's saying you're more beautiful than you think you are, and she wants you to actually truly believe in who you are. She's showing me this. I know you mentioned she's your son's birthday or something, but she's showing me you pay attention to your children. I'm getting children, but I'm being shown you actually pay attention. You sit with them and you try and, I don't know if it's you teach them or you show them things or whatever, but you show them life and all that. And she said it will pay off. Your children will grow up to be well-rounded individuals if they aren't already. But she's saying you can rightly be proud of what your children are, what they become, because you actually give them time and attention. It's not just about feeding them clothing. You actually give them time and attention. And I don't know why, but I'm seeing a young girl's bike, a pink frame young girl's bike with tassels hanging off, and someone ringing the bell. I don't know if that's a memory link or it's something to do with a daughter that's around you now, but I'm seeing a young girl's bike with stabilizers on it, and it's got tassels off the handles, and I'm hearing the bell ring and the bell ring and the bell ring, and I'm just hearing that repeated. So please take that as well. She's given me the flowers Jasmine, so I don't know if it's to do with the name Jasmine or the flowers Jasmine themselves, but please take her love, because I know there's quite a few people that like a message, but please take her love, Tiffany. She wants you to just concentrate on you, calm yourself down, take a deep breath and learn how to let go and let things play out how they're supposed to. You make a step forward, let it play out. Make another step forward, let it play out. It's almost like do one thing at a time and allow your actions to take seed, if that makes sense. Okay, so please take her love, darling, and I'll move on. Okay, because I've actually got quite a queue in spirit as well. Maxine, I do apologise. You're next, sweetheart. Are you there, Maxine? You're more than welcome, Tiffany. Maxine, if you're there, please put a message up and I'll connect with you. I hope you're well. Maxine, I hope everyone else is well. And while I wait for Maxine, hello, Maxine, there we go. Straight away, I'm going to come straight into it, Maxine. I'm not going to rabbit on because I've actually got a gentleman here with me. He's quite tall. I would actually say quite skinny as well. He looks quite skinny to me, but he's also connecting with me with a no-nonsense attitude, like get straight into it. Don't waste time. Don't faff around. And he's getting straight to the point. Okay, so what are you here for, sir? Right, he's drawing me attention to glasses. He's showing glasses, but he's showing me round glasses or round rimmed glasses, and I don't know why he's showing me them. Right, I'm also hearing the word someone needs to knuckle down. Someone needs to knuckle down and get on with it. He's not giving me much more, as in describing him. He's just getting straight to the point. Like I say, it's no nonsense attitude. And he's saying someone needs to knuckle down. And I'm seeing someone sat at a desk and writing, and I'm seeing the glasses, but they're saying someone needs to knuckle down and do the hard work. I hope if you just got new glasses, okie dokie. But he's saying someone needs to knuckle down and sit down, and I'm seeing someone writing. So I don't know if it's a symbolism that someone needs to sit down and knuckle down and do the hard work, or someone needs to fill out forms or need to do writing or some kind of form, that someone needs to actually get off their backside and start knuckling down. So I hope you can understand that and take that. I am seeing some youngster playing football. He's just showing me that, and he's saying he's around the young male that's in the family that's known for playing football. He's saying he's around him because he needs him at the moment, almost like he needs to be guided onto the correct path, whatever that means and whatever that may be. But he's saying he's around the young man that's associated with football and on the path. God, he really is. He's moving on and on and on and on. And the main thing that he was a doer. God, I feel like I just want to get up and do the energy that he's given me. It's like, but not. I also feel there's something that drives this energy. Whether it's you or it's him, it's his energy that I'm connecting with, or it's something. No, it's something around you. No, it's him. Right, I'm getting really nauseous, really quite a sickly feeling, and the more I feel it, the more it's making me feel sick. So I don't know if that's how he's passed, but he's saying there was something that drove him on. Yeah, I'm getting it now. There's something that drove him on, and saying there's not, don't waste time because tomorrow can be completely different and things can change instantly. So he's saying it's almost like someone needs to get on, or he's showing me his character that he got on and. Grandson that plays hockey. Does the socks that the grandsons wear, do they have stripes? Because I saw striped socks, and that I assumed that it naturally meant football. But I'm seeing people running around, and I'm only seeing their feet or their from their knees down to socks. So whoever is the active male in the thing, he's saying he's around him at the moment because it's almost like he could be taken off the path, or he's already gone off the path, or he could be distracted by people and take him off the path, and he's saying, I'm around him making sure he doesn't, or making sure he gets back on. But going back to the energy I was talking about, there's something he's saying, there's no time to waste, whatever that means. I hope you can understand it and take it, but he's saying there's no time to waste. Don't waste the time. You need to move forward. Or he's saying that's what drove him. He was a doer, or he needs you to do, if that makes sense. But that's the energy and the feeling that I'm being shown. I'm also being shown the number 5 is significant. Okay, so please take that and work out how for the 5th of the month or the 5th of the month. But I think the number 5, I know the number 5 is significant. And I'm also seeing feathers and fly fishing or fishing. I'm seeing someone wearing a hat with feathers in, and then I saw someone tying flies as though fly fishing. So I don't know if that means fly fishing in particular, someone went fly fishing, or someone liked to be out in the country pursuits, because I feel very countrified. I feel walking beside a river. Okay, he's showing me that. Okay, that's good, Maxine. If you're showing on a new path, that's good. Stripes on the top, good. I'm going to be honest with you, Maxine. There's so many here in spirit that are talking, and it's almost like this grandfather gentleman who's quite tall, or whatever. But is it grandfather? There's definitely a paternal, energy. So it could be father or grandfather, but he was definitely someone who had a keen interest in your life and what you're doing, or he's having a very keen interest now. But they're definitely directing you. You're right on that. They're definitely directing you, but especially they keep drawing me in this young male as well, that's around, and they are really, concern is the wrong word, but they're saying they're dealing with it. They're bringing that in again. But there's so many here, and it's almost like this grandfather feeling is the spokesperson. Very strong energy, very male energy, and like I say, he's getting annoyed with me actually with a bit of the faffing that I'm doing. I would say he had not a short fuse. I wouldn't say that, but I would imagine he got frustrated with people that he considered faffers, or he had lack of patience or something, or he had short patience. He wasn't a horrible man. It's just that he was a doer. Does that make sense? Right. Okay, I can understand this now. Right, I've got to give a bit of a backstory. Earlier on, before I came online a few hours ago, I was sat and I was talking to a friend, and and a spirit connected with me, and my friend was panicking. It was to do it, and I said, "No, this is for tonight." And I'm going to be honest with you. As soon as I saw that message, Maxine, I had that same energy, and I've got a young male that's connected with me. And I know I've just read that, so I'm going to be honest and say, yeah, that's just. And as soon as I read that, this young male connected with me, because the experience I had 2 hours ago when I was speaking to a friend, I had this spirit connect to me, and I felt a noose go around my neck. And I do feel that I've got connected a male energy, a younger male energy, who passed committing suicide but hung themselves. Can you take that, Maxine? Because if it's not you, it's somebody else. Okay, I need a yes or no with this one, Maxine, before I move. Yeah, okay. That younger gentleman, would you understand he's coming through with sorrow, and he really wants to apologise for the pain and suffering that his suicide caused after the fact. He had no intention for that, and he didn't realise that his passing would cause that much pain to somebody, or to the family or people. But there's somebody that, or people that really suffered, or caused a lot of pain and suffering, and he is so sorry for that. I sorry for keep pausing, Maxine, but there's so many spirit here in spirit for you or connected to you that it's almost like they're pushing through. But this young male's still with me. I'm giving him centre stage at the moment because he just wants to portray that he's so he is so sorry for the pain and suffering. It's almost like he still feels that now. And he keeps drawing me to the tension to the back of my head, and I don't know why. I'm getting headaches in the back of my head, so I don't know if that's what caused the suicide, because he just had enough, or he had mental health problems, but he keeps banging in the back of my head, and I don't know why. So please, I hope that makes sense to you. If it doesn't, please let me know. Okay. And I wish, Maxine, I love you dearly, and please accept my love immensely. But please, can I just have yes or no's? Because I literally just got the Who and the rock opera Tommy, and I saw your message on the thing. So I'm going to struggle to give you messages that you haven't already said, if that makes sense. So please just try and keep it to a yes or no. If I say something and you understand it, just say yes, so I can give you more, and what I can give you is as clear and as pure as possible. He's also ringing a bell. He's ringing a bell, and I don't know why he's ringing a bell, but please take that. I'm just seeing him shaking a bell, and he's ringing a bell. Okay. And he's also taken me to Christmas time, so I don't know if that's the time of his passing, or he loved Christmas in particular, or it's around his birthday. But I hope Christmas, that makes sense. But he's bringing me to Christmas and Christmas time, but he's also bringing me to like the early part of December, the beginning of December, leading up to Christmas. So that's significant as well. The beginning, I would say, there's a birthday around beginning of December is what he's showing me. If you could take that and make sense. He's also showing me someone standing and playing the guitar, like rock on in his bedroom, like, someone like rock music, or someone did play a guitar or something like that, or someone was heavily influenced by that sort of scene. But he's showing me that, but I'm seeing like posters and comic books. So I would say it's definitely a young boy's room or something like that. I would say a teenager. So I don't know if it's him. He's showing me that, but he's showing me that, and he's laughing, and he's saying the word excellent from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I'm seeing that, and he's laughing at the same time. All right, so I don't know if that's his sense of humour. So I hope you can take that. And for some reason, he's just showing me a stick of rock and Blackpool. I don't know why he's showing me a stick of rock and Blackpool, but please take that as well from him. And again, he's chuckling when he's giving me this, a stick of rock and Blackpool. And I'm seeing the Blackpool Tower as well. So I don't know if it's the Blackpool Tower or the Eiffel Tower, but I'm assuming it's Blackpool, because I'm seeing all the arcades. So please take that as well. And he's just saying, I'm loving either apple crumble, apple pie, or apple cake, or apple turnover. Apple, something apple. I don't know why he's giving me that, but please take his love. He's giving you white roses, or he's showing me white roses, because normally I finish off a reading with flowers, and I'm seeing white roses or a white flower of some kind. So I'm not a horticulturalist, but I'm seeing white flowers or white roses. Please take his love, Maxine. Please pass on the message. No, remember what your father said to you earlier with the reading. And I hope it all makes sense to you. And I'm sorry, because there's so many wishing a reading tonight that I need to move on. So please take their love, Maxine. Lots of love to you, darling. Jackie Driscoll. Are you there, Jackie? If you are, just say so. I do what I can, guys. I do the best I can. I'll try and get through to as many people as I possibly can. But Jackie Driscoll, are you there? You're there, Jackie. How you doing, Jackie? I hope you're well, sweetheart. Just give me a few seconds, darling. But I think they're all sort of jostling for places up there. The spirits who just gave the reading were leaving the room, and then the next ones are moving in. But there were so many in the previous room. It's like a packed bus, and people are leaving the bus while people are still trying to get on, and all that sort of stuff. So just give me a second or two, Jackie. Right, hello, Jackie. I've recently been connected to by a male energy. I'm gonna throw it out there. Just tell me yes or no if you can take the energy that he's giving me. If not, I'm gonna have to ask him to sort of hold off for a little bit. But he's come through with a little bit of a charmer because he's gone, hello, sweetheart. And I feel that sort of charming sort of connection, although he was a charming man and he loved the ladies or he loved you in particular. But I feel there's definitely a real sort of cheeky chappy sort of charming sort of I would say he was a very mischievous character, but in not in a horrible way, but in a lovely way. He had fingers in lots of little pies. Very cheeky chappy, very charming, and you know he could. How am I connect? There's definitely a love for you. There's definitely a love for you that I'm feeling. There's definitely a romantic love for you that I'm feeling from this guy as well. So I don't know, but I don't feel he was a. I'm getting. I'm really. I'm also. He keeps showing me this pic. Keeps showing me the same image, and I don't know if you remember the TV series in the UK called Dad's Army, but there was a guy in there. The character's description. He was a spiv, but I can't remember the actual name of the character. But he used to have a top lip moustache, a very thin top lip moustache, and he smoked cigarettes. But he also had fingers in lots of different pies and things like that. But he was a cheeky chappy, and he could get things like nylons and things like that during the war and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know if it's that or he's just showing me the character. Can you understand as well with this, Jackie? He's saying, I just sit there and watch you. He said, I love just watching you, looking at you. I'm going to go with it because he said, you're beautiful. He said, I think you're beautiful. He's a real charmer. Do you know what I mean? Jackie, can you take more of this, Jackie? If you're not understanding, just say no and we can work our way through it. But he's showing me. What's your message, mate? I'm also getting the name Jim or James. Jimmy, Jim, James, that kind of name. Because normally I don't do names because they can be quite speculative. But I went to throw it out and it keeps coming back, and it's come back about 3 or 4 times. Okay, in my head, Jimmy, James, that kind of name, and I don't know where that's coming from, but it's definitely linked to you. So I'm giving it. He's showing me that there's lots of changes either going on now or there's lots of changes coming up. Your life is going to be no, that don't feel right. Not be completely different, but I feel that the changes that you need are going to happen. You're going to, it's not going to change your life completely. That's not what it's about. But you're going to end up getting the things that you've been driving for, right? I'm getting it. The changes that you need to happen, there's only 2 or 3, but the changes you need to happen are going to happen or they're already happening. So he's saying he's needing you to let it move on and go, if that makes sense. He's now showing me suet pudding, suet sponge. Oh, I'm seeing old style cooking. I'm seeing like, you know, what's what's it called? The golden syrup cake or whatever. I'm seeing that, but I'm seeing suet as well. I'm seeing dumplings. I'm seeing old fashioned style of cooking, and I'm seeing the old style bowls. Like the Clarice Cliff ones, but they're not Clarice Cliff. They're an imitation. But I'm seeing the old style bowls, that kind of thing. So there's definitely something that's showing along with that lines. I do feel that there's a lady with him, with this male energy that I'm connecting, but she's not saying much. She's just sat in the background. So I don't know if it's her that I'm picking up, but there's definitely with the baking, and I know that's a cliche and everything else like that. But I'm seeing the old like the suet crust and things like that. But she's not saying much. Like she didn't say much when she's alive. Very quite sat back, very sort of quiet. Demeanor about her and quiet character, and it's like she didn't say much at all. But I do feel that there was a strength in her in just keeping going. She was one of those women that just kept going, didn't complain, didn't raise her voice, didn't speak up, just carried on. But there's a strength in that, if that makes sense. And I don't know what she's telling me now, or the feeling that I'm giving now happened to her, or it's a message. No, it's a message for you. It's almost like they're saying all the chaos that's going on around you, allow that to happen. You can control and keep yourself calm and peaceful. You can control you. She's saying allow the chaos just to happen that's going on around you. You carry on with what you need to do for you. It's almost like some of the chaos that's going on around you is those people that the chaos is going on. It's almost like it's their fault that the chaos is happening. Okay. She's now giving me a bunch of snowdrops. I don't know if she's referring to January and winter time, so birthday or January, but I feel she's giving you a bunch of snowdrops to have. And she's saying she still listens to music at night time, whatever that. And I'm hearing classical music, I'm hearing piano music being played. She goes, I can hear the music at night time, whatever that means, Jackie. But please take a love, Jackie. All right, darling? Because I would like to move on, because this, you're more than welcome, Jackie. There's loads of people that are online. So please take a love, darling. All right, sweetheart? And the gentleman's love, but they know that they're around you, know that spirit around you, you all do. We all know that spirit around us. It's our own selves that can't hear them. It's like we've got our fingers in our ears. Do you know what I mean? But they just want you to know that they're around you. Okay. Because I do get the feeling that maybe I get the feeling actually, Jackie, that you haven't felt that spirit been hearing you, or no one's hearing you. They're actually saying, no, we do hear you, but there's a lot to do. Okay. All right. Oh, next. Go through the names. Rebecca Donahue, or Donahoe. Are you there, Rebecca? If you're there, Rebecca, please message, and you're more than welcome, Jackie. You're more than welcome. Rebecca, if you're there, please put a message that you're there, and I'll do what I can. Hello, Rebecca. How you doing? I say this. I say to everyone, Rebecca, if I ask you a question, yes or no, because I'd like to know that you know who I've got with me, and everything that's making sense. If I say anything that doesn't make sense, please say no. It's not a problem. I can give you more information to understand it. Okay, Rebecca. So, right, let me just give me a second, Rebecca, and what's happened? Right, Rebecca. Oh, right, you saw me do that. Right, straight away, Rebecca, I've got an energy that's connecting to me that they either passed of Alzheimer's or dementia, something like that, or they're still living and they have Alzheimer's and dementia. And I do feel that it's a female energy, and I feel that she's an older lady, and she's showing me a very kind heart. She's coming through with a very gentle energy, and she's very softly spoken, but she's lovely. Oh, she's lovely. She was like, she was or is, but she was the lady that everyone went to for, you know, to have a shoulder to cry on, or she'd hug everyone, because she's saying she doesn't like tears, and she's saying around you at the moment there's tears, and she's trying to wipe the tears away. Can you state, okay, Rebecca, can you understand? She goes, right, you're saying she's still alive, so you can understand. But she's saying no more tears. She doesn't like to see people cry, and she doesn't like to see people emotionally sad. Can you understand this, Rebecca? And she's got so much love. She really has, and she's making me feel very emotional as well. But she needs you all. She needs you all to know she's okay. She's saying she's still alive, but she's okay. She's genuinely okay. But the thing is, this is the horrible part of the disease. She can still see everything, and her consciousness, her soul can understand and see it all. But her brain, her physical self, won't allow her, as you well know. Would you understand why she's showing me singing in the rain? I'm seeing singing in the rain, and with someone dancing with an umbrella, but they're dancing in the rain, and I'm hearing and seeing the film with Gene Kelly and that singing in the rain. Can you understand that, Rebecca? How you can understand that? Because again, she's showing me a lovely feeling, but she's also, not only is she showing me, yeah, but she's laughing about it. It's almost, she's giving me the feeling that she's saying almost have that carefree attitude, have that love of life. She said, because I've got it. She says, I understand it, considering the conditions that she's in, and everything else. She's absolutely, she's saying, have that love of life. I'm also hearing the song Bring Me Sunshine. Bring me sunshine with your smile, or whatever the words were. I don't know the full words. She's just laughing at me because I just done that. So please take that. But she's definitely, she's showing me sunflowers as well. She wants to bring happiness and brightness to people, and she understands. You know, it's easier said than done, because you know everyone's weeping. But she doesn't want. I don't want people to be sad. I don't want people to be sad. Wipe those tears away. This is a beautiful part of life, and she's saying, "I'm ready." She said, "I'm ready." And I don't understand why she's doing this, Rebecca, but she's laughing with you, not at you. She's laughing with you about something about your cooking, or something. She's finding it hilarious about your cooking, or someone's appalling at cooking, or made a faux pas at cooking, or just can't cook. But she's laughing, and she's saying, "Don't you stop. Carry on being the way you are." She's laughing her head off. She said, "Because you're so funny in the who you are and as the person you are. Stop trying to not be funny in case you're frightened of upsetting people." She's saying you bring sunshine and light and laughter everywhere she goes, everywhere you go. And she's saying she wants you to be like that. She's saying enough tears. And she's saying me the word rose, and I'm seeing a red rose, just a single head of a red rose. So I don't know if it's the name Rose, or there's something to do with a red rose, but please take the red rose. And she's giving you that red rose with lots of love. Okay. I'm Rebecca, aren't I? Yeah, Rebecca, please take her love, Rebecca. I do feel that she is pulling away. These are very brief messages, because I would like to pass on. There's other people that want to speak, so I do apologise. Please take their love, Rebecca, and the love of this lady, and I hope that you can understand everything that I've given you this evening. He's really bad, okay, but please take it, love, Rebecca. Just for myself, just before I move on to the next person, I do have a website. It's called theuniversalmechanic.com. All one word, theuniversalmechanic.com. So you can check me out. If anyone wishes to book me for one-to-one readings or for anything else, I do energy sessions, healing sessions, past life regressions. I do jack of all trades. I can do many different things, hence why I call myself the Universal Mechanic. Okay, so please have a check out on that. I will be putting up an events page because I will be doing more events and things in the local area where I live in the UK, down in Kent in the southeast of the UK. So I'm just going through the list to see the next person. Tanita. Tanita? Is that how I pronounce your name, Tanita? Tanita is next on the list. Can you hear me, Tanita? If you speak up and I'll see if I can. I hope you're all well. I've seen all your messages, guys, asking for a message. I'll do my utmost best as I can to get through. Okay, Tanita, perfect. No worries. I do have a young gentleman. I know you said something earlier, but I do have a young gentleman, a real cheeky chappy with blonde hair, or he's given me the idea of blonde or lightly coloured hair, and he's just really upbeat, really full of life, really laughter. I would say someone that liked to play pranks or just liked to joke and laugh. And I'm feeling lots of energy. Like when he was alive, he loved to live life. Can you understand this so far, Tanita? Or he's showing me the energy that around you. No, he's actually saying you need to get out there and be happy and start living life again. You know, uh, get out there and live life. Get out there and travel. Yeah, he feels like there's options of traveling coming up. You've got traveling, or you've got options of travel, and you would and ah or whatever. He's saying, no, get out, go and do, travel the world, go and do all the very dreams that we discussed. Does that make sense to you? He's saying all the things that you told me, get out there and start doing. He will bring you everything you need to make those things happen. He'll give you all the opportunities, the money, the funds, whatever the resources you need. But he's saying he needs you, though, to get off and get out there and live the life. And right, he's showing me, right, places like, I don't know why, Yellowstone National Park. I'm seeing like there's places in the world you want to see, but I also feel a heavy connection with you and animals. It's almost like you want to go and see certain animals, or you want to see them in the wild, or you want to work with them or help them. But I feel a very deep connection with animals and a love that you got and this thing, and I'm seeing like very geographical places around the world, or geographical significance, like Yellowstone National Park, various places like that. I'm getting Grand Canyon as well. So I don't know if you live in America or anything, but I'm feeling that link there with those. But he's showing me those sort of real sort of places. So he's saying you need to get out there and do these things. Start living a life. He said, otherwise you're going to get trapped in the cycle of money and cost of living and just sort of rotating. He said you need to take that leap of faith. I don't know what this saying means. I don't understand it, Tanita, but would you understand why he's just giving you, or he's giving me to tell you, and he's being quite specific? My heart is bursting. My heart is bursting, or heart bursting. My heart is bursting. And I don't know if that's just a reference of my heart is bursting for love for you, or your love for him, or if it's reference for something to do with his heart. I don't know, but he's given me that. My heart is bursting. I don't know if it's musical lyrics, but please take my heart is bursting or heart bursting. But I mean, it's symbolic for something, and he means it to something. Okay, so please take that. Well, I'm now seeing him dancing, and he's dancing quite stupidly, to be quite honest, but it's funny. Um, okay, sweetheart. Okay, as long as it makes sense to you. He's dancing, but then suddenly, I thought he was dancing funnily, like, not in a normal way. But then suddenly, he started dancing like a Native American Indian, and I can hear the drums. So I don't know why that is. I don't know if you have a Native American spirit guide or connection, but he's dancing the naked and he's laughing though while he's doing it. So I don't understand why. I'm just giving you what I'm seeing and getting. He had a heart attack. Okay, you can understand that then. All right, he's also showing me someone's got digestion problems or indigestion problems, because I keep sort of repeating, and and all that, and he's showing me whoever's got these stomach issues, yeah, because it's got the stomach, and he's showing me it's something that can be controlled by what you eat, or whoever it is. It's something that can be controlled by eating. So someone's eating something that they shouldn't be eating, and it's that that's causing this discomfort I'm being shown. But I've just also heard the word don't mix it up with anxiety, because there is a difference, because that same person suffers with anxiety as well. But he's saying it's not the anxiety that you need to separate. Don't just say, oh, it's my anxiety. He said, no, there's some stomach issues that can be dealt with by stop eating the wrong thing. And he said, and you know it. He's now rolling his eyes. He's just, oh dear, oh, I can't believe it, rolling his eyes and that. I mean, it's something to do with a yellow car or a yellow vehicle or motorbike or something with this yellow transport, yellow something, and he's rolling his eyes, something to do with you, Tanita, or something, and he's rolling his eyes that only you could do that, or only you could buy that, or but there's something to do with a yellow car, and he's finding quite funny because he's saying it's only you could do that. But this yellow something. Have a think about that one. Okay, you're not sure, but have a think about that one. Yellow. I keep getting yellow, 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 yellow. And I thought I saw he's rolling in his eyes and he's laughing his head off. And right, he'd be saying, before I go, he's saying, you know how much love I have for you. He says, you know I come and kiss you on the forehead at night. You feel me. You feel me kiss your forehead at night. So he says, when you sit there or lay there and says, I haven't visited you, he says, I visit you every night and kiss you on the forehead. And he's also saying, he wants you to get out there and start living life again. You need to let yourself go. You need to let it go, let yourself go, and move on. He said, because when you start traveling, he said, I'll be sat in the seat beside you. Okay, Tanita, I hope that helps. Please take his love, darling. Trying to see. Oh no. I had a list of all the names and now the list has disappeared. Hello, Cindy. Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry, everyone. I've lost the list of names. Spirit move in mysterious ways. And what I will say is, Lisa, you're the next name that I see on the list asking Lisa Pullen. I am drawn to you, Lisa. I will come back to other people. I do apologise for those that were waiting. I do so apologise, but Spirit moving in very funny ways. I had a list. Are you there, Lisa? You're welcome, Lisa. Okay, Lisa. Just give me a second, Lisa, and I'll tap in. Right, Lisa, as soon as I feel your energy, darling, I do instantly feel that you're in the center of a circle where everyone puts upon you. And you do everything for everybody else. People put on you or expect you to do stuff, but you also do everything for everybody else. And I'm getting spirit as I'm waiting, because there's 2 or 3 here actually, and I'm trying to separate them. But as I feel, the feeling they give to me is, they need you to learn to love you. Spirit are telling me, and the energy that I'm feeling from you, you need to give yourself some time each week, each day, whatever that you put aside for you, that's just for you. Whether that's going to get your hair done, get your nails done, read a book, or sit out in the sunshine, go for a swim, exercise, whatever it may be, they're asking you telling me actually to tell you you need to do something. There's 3 people I'm connected with. I was trying to separate them, but they're standing side by side. There's 3 people up in spirit that there's one in the center and there's 2 people. Right, the gentleman is stepping forward. He's the main spokesman. I feel he feels like he was the quite. He's making me feel nauseous. I am feeling a cancer vibe around him. I do feel that there was a cancer. There's a nausea to it towards the end of your life, and I feel that's how he passed of cancer. I do feel that he was strong of character when he was alive, and he didn't take thing. And if anything, he's actually showing me that maybe he went a bit too far when he was alive. He was a little bit too hard and a little bit too tough and a little bit too strong for people sometimes. But he's the one that's coming through, and he's talking, and he's saying the reason why I'm coming through because it's almost like he's trying to give you that little bit of strength that he had, not so you end up going too far like maybe, but he's saying you need to stand up and start saying no to people. You need to start telling them the truth, or telling them a few home truths. You need to start having straight talking with 1 or 2 people that are around you, because he's saying, and I won't use the words that he used, but he says they are taking the mick a little bit. Can you understand this so far, Lisa? All right. And you do need to, like I say, start standing up for yourself. Start talking to people, Stanley. Start telling them the truth. And he said, you will get resistance. They're not going to like it, but you need to start setting your own boundaries, because you're allowing people to overstep them way too much. That's why he's around you, to give you like the strength to be able to think. He's saying there's times you feel, I think anger may be the wrong word, but there's times you feel that there's a feeling of anger, or a low level anger, or there's a determination in you to rah and speak your mind. He said, but you push it down because of the kind-hearted person that you are, where you don't wish to say these things. And he's saying, no, that's him giving you the strength to speak out and to speak your mind. Can you take that as well, Lisa? Right. He's just given me I'm going to give it to you how I got it, but I'm also going to give you it how I interpret it, okay? And I just seen a snake in the grass, but I don't know if it's literally a pet snake, or there's a snake in the grass that's around you. He's showing, I feel it's more that's the feeling I'm getting. He's just giving me yes. There's someone around you that you need to watch, because they're not, I feel that there's someone who's not trustworthy around you. I do feel that there's someone who's not trusted. There's a snake in the grass, okay? And either you already know who it is, so keep an eye on them, or look at the people around you and you will find out who it is, and you can go, all right, I need to watch you, okay? Because this gentleman, whoever I'm connecting with, he is not happy about this snake in the grass. So he's another reason why he's saying he's around you, to say it's him. Again, I'm seeing a birthday cake, and they want to acknowledge someone's birthday around now, coming up in the next month, or has been in the last month, but they want to acknowledge, and they say, right, they're just showing me candles on the cake, and they're saying the candles went out for no reason, and everyone was like, oh my God, what was that? And they're saying that was us. Someone blew the candles out, or someone, so I don't know if it's a future thing or it's already happened, but someone was lighting candles for a cake or something, and then the candles went out, and spirit was having a bit of fun, and they were saying that was our way of letting you know we're here. Okay, so have a look on that. Also, the number 17 is significant, either the 17th of the month or the numbers 1 and 7, but the number 17 I'm seeing. Okay, so please take that 17. It's quite synonymous, because that's actually my birthday as well, the 17th. So it's the 17 is number. So I don't know if it's a birthday, mine or whatever, but the number 17 is significant. Seeing red roses. I'm seeing lots of red roses now. Red roses, red roses, red roses. Someone's giving you lots of red roses. I don't know what that means, Lisa, but someone's giving you lots of red roses. What's that all for? Right, I'm seeing I don't know if you all see the scene from American Beauty, the film American Beauty, where there's a lady laying on the bed and red rose petals are falling down. Okay, so I don't know what that means. American Beauty, the film American Beauty, the scene with the red roses petals coming down, falling on them. So please take that and try and work out what that means, because he's not showing me what that means. I don't feel it's a, I don't feel it's a symbolic thing. Right. They're saying you'll work it out. I was just sorry for the pause there. I was trying to work out what it meant, but they're saying you'll work it out. I do feel that they've pulled away, Lisa. I feel that they came in to give you the message about the snake in the grass, and now they've said it. They've pulled back, but again, they are saying that they're around you. The two people were there. There was three altogether, but the two people that were standing behind there, I do feel they were a male and female, but those three are there, and they're saying they are around you, trying to help you. And they are saying the prayers, for want of a better word, that you've given out, they've heard you, and they are going to try and make them happen for you. Okay, so don't think that you haven't been heard. All right. Okay. Take a deep breath. Let's see who I've got next. There's something else. Shona Kenyon. Shona, are you there? Shona? You're more than welcome, Lisa. Shona, if you're there, just say hi and then I carry on. If not, then I go to the next person. While I'm waiting for Shona to message up, I do have hello Shona, I'll come to you in a sec. I do have a website, theuniversalmechanic.com, so you can check me out there, send me any messages, have a look, and I will be putting an events page up there in the next day or so. Right, Shona, nice to see you, darling. I hope you're well. Just let me. Right, Shona. As I connect to your energy, I do feel, if I'm perfectly honest, I see you standing in the middle of a field, screaming at the top of your voice, like there's a frustration, and it's not that things aren't going your way. It's almost like you're frustrated with somebody or something around you. No, that don't feel right. Why is she? Why am I seeing that? Why am I? It's almost like feel like your energy is being dragged down, and I feel like that for us. Oh, not again! And it's like you're having to. It's like you're wading through treacle. Does that make sense to you, Shona, so far with the energy that I'm picking up for you? It feels like you're wading through treacle, and it's like you're having to go through the same process over and over and over again, and it's frustrating you. It's like, why is this happening to me again? There's a frustration because I feel like you want to scream at the top of your lungs. Can you take this, Shona? You can. Okay, good. Would you understand? Right. This is just an energy I'm getting. I'm waiting. The spirit are connecting with me, but it's a very vague connection at the moment. It's a very subtle and soft connection that I've got. But would you understand that I'm getting the feeling, Shona, that they're saying that you can't change other people's thoughts or opinions or how they view things. You can only control yourself and what you can and can't do. What other people do is up to them, whether you like it or not. But you have a right to say, I don't want that behavior, I don't want that energy, I don't want that, or I don't want that person. You have a right to remove people out of your life, but also you don't have a right to change people and how they think and feel and all that, no matter how frustrating it feels. Does that make sense to you, Shane? I hope that does, because that was quite a long-winded one, an explanation. So as much as other people can frustrate you, you can only control yourself. they're showing, and they're asking you just to calm you down and then just worry about what you can do and what you can influence. And I feel in doing that, it's almost like you then become the example, and other people will then start slotting into line, as it were, and everything will start going the way, not how you want them, because I don't feel it's a case of that. It's just then things will start to move. You become the example, if that makes sense. It's almost like just concentrate on you and what you can do, and to not worry about how other people think and feel. I don't know why, they're just showing me someone's putting a ring on a finger, but I am seeing a ring going on a finger, on a ring finger, or there's something to do going on or coming on. I don't know, but they've drawn me attention to the, to the ring finger on the left hand. Okay, Shona. So I don't know what the significance is that. So please take that. I do feel that I am connected to a gentleman, but a very quiet, calm, and unassuming gentleman, very softly spoken, and a lovely calming energy, actually. But he was also a wise man. I'm not saying he was quiet or whatever he didn't say. I do feel that there's a wisdom behind him. I do feel that when he spoke, he made a lot of sense. And this gentleman that's connected, what a lovely, lovely energy he's got, and he's drawn me attention that he was quite tall. He wants to be known he was tall. He's making me feel, or he's telling me to straighten my back or something. I don't know what that means, but I do feel that there was a tallness to him. But he's got a lovely, lovely energy to him. He really has a very kind. Oh, your son is getting married. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay, well, he's seeing that. Okay, that's coming up. He's saying everything will be okay. And I think that's to you. I think he's, because you worry and stressing, he's saying, don't worry, everything will be okay. But you do need to speak up. You do need to start saying one or two things. Would you understand why he's showing me someone putting an old style gramophone or something like that, and they're tilting over and they're just putting the needle on the record, and just someone's just sitting back and listening, and I'm now just hearing Nat King Cole, When I Fall in Love. I'm hearing the song When I Fall in Love by Nat King Cole. I hope that makes sense to you, Shona. When I Fall in Love, I'm hearing the song while he's just putting a record on the thing, and I'm hearing When I Fall in Love by Nat King Cole. I do feel that this gentleman is grandfather as well, because as soon as I heard that song, I thought of my granddad, because he used to listen to that, and he just nodded as well to say yes, that's who he is, a grandfather. So you had a gramophone when you were small. That's brilliant. Okay, is that the one with the two? Cause I'm seeing, the old image with the big horn and the HMV, sign with the white and black Yorkshire Terrier or dog or whatever looking at with his head cocked, showing me that as well. But I do feel that he's on a grandfather level. They're looking forward to this wedding of your sons. I do feel a joyous occasion with that, and I've just said they'll all be there. He's saying they'll all be there, not just in spirit, but also, I think there's going to be someone who's going to be there who said they may not be there, or they're going to struggle to be there or something. But I feel he's saying they'll all be there in spirit and in person. So everyone who's meant to be there will be there, physically and in spirit. Why are you showing me that? Well, I'm just going to tell you what he says, Shona, because he is pulling away, because I want to give somebody else a message. As he's pulling away, he's laughing. He's laughing about something to do with your son's honeymoon. And I said, why are you showing me that? Or why are you making me feel like that? And he said, you'll see. That's all he's going. But it's something funny, not something horrible. Not something bad. I believe it's going to be something funny. All he's saying is you'll see. All right, but there's something funny about your son's honeymoon. If you don't already know what it is, then it's something that's coming up. But they're pulling away. He is giving you a bunch of white lilies. I don't know what the significance is, but please take the white lilies. And I've also heard the words new home. Shona, I don't know what that, he said, but there's a new home coming up. All right, for somebody, whether it's for your son or for you, but I feel new home. There's a new home coming. There's a new home, you know, someone's been living somewhere else. Someone will be moving. All right, but I feel it's a good move. I feel it's a move that's needed, and it will help immensely. Right. Let's have a look-see. Go back at the top of the list and work my way down again. Lisa, Kevin, Shona, where were you? Donna Ray. Donna Ray, are you there, Donna? Hello?
I do apologise, people. It looks like Simon's accidentally knocked himself off. We'll try and get him back in just a few minutes, so bear with us. Oh, has the signal gone, Veronica? Okay. Well, it's hi. It's 9 p.m. anyway. I hope you can all hear me okay. It's 9 p.m. anyway, so that was oh, here he is. Let me just add him back to the stream. Oh, hang on. What are we doing? Add. There we go. Welcome back. Can you hear me okay? Oh, we've lost sound with Simon. Can you hear me? No, you have no sound. Bear with us. Bear with us. We are trying to fix it. Yeah, it's okay. We think it's on Simon's side. I think he's trying to sort it out. Just give us, bear with us for a few minutes. Let me add him to the stream. Hello.
Hello, I can hear you now.
Yay! We have sound. All right, I'll take myself off. It's 9 p.m., so it's up to you whether you carry on or.
Yeah, I was going to give Donna, was it Donna Roy or Donna Ray?
Donna Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. I'll leave you to it, my darling.
Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulties. Spirit move in weird and wonderful ways, don't they? Donna, are you there? Oh, yeah, I see you there. Give me a second. Right, instantly, Donna. I've instantly got loads of spirit connect with me, and they're drawing me to attention straight away. Either they're all gathering up in spirit, like there's a whole family up in spirit gathering, which I feel there is, but they're also showing me and giving me the feeling that there's a family gathering going on either around now, or there's one coming up, and they're showing me the entity of family about all coming together. Does that make sense to you so far, Donna? That's the feeling I'm getting. I'm also seeing people wearing, funny, stupid Christmas jumpers. Yeah, like a reunion. I'm seeing that. Or someone's wearing funny jumpers or multicolored jumpers or Christmas jumpers. And I'm seeing lots of everyone having a lot of fun. All right. So I do get that. Right. Yeah, funny sweaters. That's it. I'm seeing that, funny sweaters and all that, funny sort of thing. And it's like a jokey thing. That type of thing. Anyway, I've got a gentleman with me. I do feel he gives me the feeling of dad or father, but I don't know if. But I get a feeling that he was older. So I don't know if he was an older dad or he was a grandfather that had, or looked out for you for your dad. But I just get a very male, paternal. But I get the feeling father. So I don't know if it's grandfather who, wanted to think, or he's actually your dad. But I do feel that there's a father feeling to this, or a man that took notice in your life, or actually played a part in your life. He's coming forward. But he's coming forward. Would you understand, though, Donna, why he's coming forward with the words, "I'm sorry"? I don't know if the words are directed to you or he wants you to pass them on to somebody else. But I get the feeling this gentleman, he's coming forward with a little bit of humility, and he's coming forward and he's saying he wants to apologize. Okay, he wants to apologize not just to you, but also to other people around you. I don't know if it's your mother, if your mother's still living, but I just feel that he wants to apologise for the way he was and what he done in his life. But would you understand? He's showing me, he's saying, I wasn't the man, I couldn't. He said, I hate being trapped in, hemmed in. I like being out. I don't know if it's I like being out, but he's also saying, I don't like feeling trapped. I in a horrible way, I was a free spirit, not free spirit as in love and light and all that, but he's saying he really struggled to handle if. Oh, right, okay, you can understand that he hated this feeling of being filled that he was trapped. So that's where the anger and the frustration comes from, I understand. Okay. Someone's playing chess. He's showing me, or someone's playing chess or drafts, but I'm seeing a checkered board and pieces on a checkered board. So I'm seeing that. Would you understand, Donna, Roy, why I'm seeing I know you said you come from Canada, but you understand why I'm seeing like Rocky Mountains, or that scenery, mountains, snow, tree, but someone's out in the wilderness. So they're either hunting or something, either hunting or someone like being out in where it's peace and quiet or whatever, but they love being out in that nature. that sort of thing. That's the feeling I'm getting. Or please excuse my ignorance, Donna. I'm also getting Alberta and Ontario. I don't know why I'm getting those two places. I don't know if they're states or places. So please excuse my ignorance with Canada. But I'm hearing the places Ontario and Alberta. All right. So please take that. Your sister lives close to mountains. Okay. But also, I do feel, I know you're saying your sister is in Alberta. Okay, take that. Would you understand why he's bringing her up in particular? There's right. As soon as you said that sister Alberta, and you confirmed it all, I'm saying why you bring. It's not just for validation. They're also saying they are concerned about her. And is there a medical issue going on around your sister in Alberta at the moment? Because I do feel that there's a medical issue, or there's something that she's ignoring, but they are concerned about her. This concern around your sister. That's why they're bringing her up in specifically, and they want her to know that they've come through and said this. I don't know if it's going to have a change of heart or something, or it's going to have an effect on your sister, but they want you to let your sister know that they've come through, and they want you to speak to her because they're concerned either she's not doing something or she's not going to see the doctor about something, but they're saying you need to speak to her about it if you don't already. Okay, she's had cancer of the skin. Okay, but there's something she's not doing and they're concerned that she's not doing it. Okay, Donna, there is a concern around her about that, so please could you talk to her and let her know that they came through to get you to talk to her, because they're trying to add some significance, some weight behind the conversation. And why this came up earlier, and why do I keep seeing raccoons? Why do they keep bringing in raccoons? And they're laughing. They're trying to bring in a bit of joviality with it. But why do they keep showing me raccoons or an animal that looks like a raccoon? Okay, Donna, I hope that they want to bring a bit of joviality. There's joviality, there's a lightness with this raccoon reference, and I don't know why they're laughing about it, but I'm seeing black and white, and I'm seeing raccoons or an animal that looks raccoon, and they're laughing, and they bring you. We lived on a farm. Okay, now they're laughing. There's something about raccoons or an animal that looked like a raccoon, black and white, or something, and they're laughing about it. Please have a think about that, okay? If it's not you, then it could do you. Please have a think about it. I think it's more than just the fact that you lived on the farm, but there's something to do with a raccoon, a funny, could be a skunk, but I'm seeing black and white, and they're laughing. There's something. It's got to be a skunk because they just showed me Pepe Le Pew, in the cartoon, the French skunk in the cartoons. Pepe Le Pew, but they're laughing. All right, they're finding something highly hilarious to do with a skunk or something, but they're finding it highly hilarious. Who would have a skunk as a pet? Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, as soon as I said that, they just said, that's how your brain works. That only someone like you could think having a skunk as a pet is okay. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. You would have a skunk as a pet. Right, would you also... No, it's not a great idea at all, Donna. Would you understand, though, that who sits around a fire at night? Who sits around a fire at night outside chatting, a very social thing? And they're saying it's either a one-off or, a get-together, or someone does it at night or whatever. But I'm seeing someone sitting around a fire at night and laughing and joking and socializing. Everyone's chatting, and it's a lovely, lovely, lovely sort of thing. And they're just saying, we're there. So if you want to ask us questions, that's the time. Okay, you're saying it's like someone wants help from spirit, and they're saying, when you sat there, we're there, we're listening to you, we're listening to the conversations you're having. So if it's your daughter, then it's to do with your daughter. But she's asked something around the fire, all right, and they're saying, we hear you. So if you want us to do something, we're here, we can hear you then, okay? But they're bringing back in what I said to you at the beginning, Donna. I'm seeing like a get-together, a reunion or something, but I'm seeing loads of people all coming together, and I feel Spirit are really quite excited about it. So it was, a good time. Good times coming up. There's going to be good times. I feel a really good vibe, a really good energy, and they're coming up, and this reunion thing or whatever. But they just keep referencing. They brought it back in from the beginning of the reading. And someone needs to sort out the red pickup. I've just seen a red pickup, and they're saying, or the red car, or the red pickup, or whatever you call them. But someone needs to sort the red vehicle out, the red pickup or something. Someone needs to sort out. It could well be a wedding scene, but I do feel lots of people coming together, Donna. All right. So there's going to be a get together of some kind, and now Rick's really excited. So there's definitely something coming up. But they are pulling away. I will be honest, they are pulling away. But before they go, someone needs to sort out the red pickup or the red car. Something needs to be fixed on it. All right. My eyes have just gone funny. Someone needs their eyes tested. Or someone has something, or noticed something with their eyes. Because my eyes just went all unfocused and I felt a bit dizzy with it. That's why I went a bit quiet. So I do apologise. Okay. So go and get them done. I feel the eyesight is thing. Do you get headaches as well? They're saying that'll help the headaches. I feel. Would you understand? They're giving me the feeling that something's not adding up, Donna. It's like they're showing me with you something in here. It's like numbers or something. Something's not adding up, and it's frustrating you. Like numbers are not matching. You're struggling to make the numbers work. And would you understand that they're saying if you do a site or you're starting to sell things or you're going to sell things, whether it's a garage sale or jumble sale, we call it in the UK, but a garage sale or something. But I'm seeing someone standing by a table selling things, and they're saying that extra money will help make the numbers fit. All right, I do feel they're pulling away, and I'm starting to drag the images and the messages through. All right, so please take their love, Donna, and thank you. Let me work with you, and this is to everyone. Thank you for letting me, work with you tonight. Thank you for letting me demonstrate. I appreciate you immensely. It's my first time on Veronica's page. Check out my website, theuniversalmechanic.com. All one word, theuniversalmechanic.com. I will be putting an events page on there to show people when I'll be doing things. I will be doing more lives again. I can do readings one-to-one online. If anyone wishes to book me through my website or anything else like that. But before I go, everyone, on my journey with spiritualism, I've been doing this now for about 12 years, but I've had spiritual experiences all my life. The biggest lesson I learned was the biggest connection I can have is not with spirit, but with my own soul. We are spirit. We are spirit and energy in a human body having a human experience. So if we all like to think and believe that we are spiritual loving beings, thank you, Stacey, but it's theuniversalmechanic.com. Thank you, though. Learn to connect to your own soul. Learn to connect to your own voice. Learn to connect to your own soul and know the journey that you're on. Spirit are always there and always will be. Good, bad, and indifferent. Everything that happens for a reason. We all have good times. We all have hard times. But the strong among us have the ability to be humble, to be kind, and to keep on going. And that's all we can do, guys. Pass on the love and light to everyone we come in to contact with in our lives. Learn how to smile even when the clouds are over us. But please take my love, please take my healing to anyone that needs it. And I wish everyone well, and God bless you all. Take care. Thank you, Stacey.